Hello, and welcome back to the Calm and Connected podcast. Today I'm going to be talking about play and coping skills and how they're involved. And so it's so interesting because I do have two different websites. I have Encourage Play and I have Coping Skills for Kids, but they are related. And the way that they are related is through play. And so I think play is an integral part of childhood and actually of being a human. I think we all need to play. Play is the way that children communicate with us. You know, when I first became a therapist, one of the reasons why I wanted to become a therapist is because I got to play all the time. I get to play in sand and nobody looks at me funny because I am a therapist and that's what I do for a living. So play is a great means of communication for our children. That's how they share with us what's going on in their lives. That's how they process the different things that are happening for them. And that might mean in sand tray therapy, but that also might just mean playing with action figures or whatever, playing Legos, setting up scenes for people to play through. All of these ways are ways that kids communicate with us about what's happening in their lives. And here's the thing. Doing something just for the enjoyment of it is a great way to de-stress. So play is a natural stress reliever for kids and adults, just being able to play. And it's really important that kids get time to play. You know, there's been this rise of mental health concerns in children and this decline in play. And, you know, people have connected those two, that, you know, there's this rise in all these in anxiety and depression and worry and stress. And then at the same time, our kids have less and less time to play. And so there are some studies that show that there is this connection between the two. And we want to make sure that our kids are getting time to have unstructured availability to play. So as a parent, one thing that you can do is you can create that time. So looking at your schedule and setting aside one afternoon a week or one weekday or weekend where you don't have anything scheduled, where kids can just be. They don't have to get in the car and go anywhere. You don't have to try and figure out what dinner is on the run, where they can actually just sit down, do all the things that they need to do, and then they have this time that is open-ended. So then it becomes, well, then what do they do? Because sometimes then they will want to fill that time with, you know, maybe video games or watching TV. I would encourage maybe trying to have some time that's not on a screen or not with video games constantly. I would encourage some open-ended play where kids are just playing with Legos or blocks or dolls or K'NEX or Magnetiles or making marble runs, all those different things that really encourage creativity and is a great way for kids to relax and de-stress. And here's the thing, play is a natural coping skill, and being able to do things like coloring, like building a tower, those are ways that can really be relaxing for kids, so that when they are experiencing those big feelings, they can fall back on some of these other play strategies that they've used before, so that they can relax and calm down and de-stress. Like when they get overwhelmed and when they get frustrated, they need to be able to have something that they can do when they're feeling that way. And by creating this opportunity for them to play gives them other options. It gives them other things that they can call on when they are a little bit more elevated and need to relax. So I would encourage you to make time for play once a week. And I also mean you as well. I want you to make sure that you're taking time to make sure that you get a chance to play as well. Don't forget yourself. Make sure you're on your own to-do list. If you like this podcast, feel free to subscribe and share it with your friends and colleagues. That'd be great. And you can also rate and review us. That's a great way for us to get seen by more people. And feel free to also contact me if you have any ideas for future podcasts you'd like me to talk about. Please email calm, CALM, @JanineHalloran.com. Thanks so much.